say, I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I didn't mean to cut
that's
you
what
off,
makes
but
them.
finish.
Don't worry, that's what makes them happy. It's nana. It's not a man in the pair. Akokro and I say man in the pair respect. There are some women. There are some men who consider marrying body, but or intelligent or one money might be who you know. Obi will cry anything. So I know somebody who or to make us say marry the way. I say we have these bossy kind of women. Some man or mutiti or muhubino. And the first time they sad because he feels they ignore and call for on some or say on the face and they are building a class then you'll be a bit me akasano. Who said those kind of people, it is very hard for you to talk to them because you do more to crown or kasano. Baby or anything. So sad and irritating. But the thing is, you just have to make sure you are doing the right thing to the right person. Okay. Free or partner no car, no if there are issues like Marie said, even after sex, don't think it is all that is all. You can find a way. There are lots of issues and there are lots of ways to solve issues. People quarrel every time. It is not needed. When there are problems home, night person will sort it out. Take her out, take him out. This is what I want us to discuss. I mean, sometimes the environment alone can even solve the problem very simple. The things you do, will even solve. Maybe when you are making love, then you state it, baby, this is what you did. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want you to do it again. And at that time, you both are so much in love. What you stage you be at? I mean, you are agreeing with what he or she is saying in love and with a passion that you won't even do that again. Whoever was wrong won't do it again. It shouldn't be hey, hey, hey. And you shouldn't ignore it. Ignoring some things be I'm a relationship be perform. You do things you feel your partner is okay. Oh, very okay. And that thing is killing us.
No.
Oh, make me cry dear on fa and fan home. Ebi a na no mu na kasa. And you'll be able to be in one can. If you cry, you didn't notice it was wrong.
Yeah.
But once you notice it is wrong, you don't even have to wait for him to come in. Because I know other people too who don't even talk about it when you are wrong. Some people say, no, mutia, ya pan, ding, because who would ye hano? Bibi hano, but who nima the cry, hano, on complaining.
Because on
Some of
kasa.
the things one kasa we out to say, and yet, but unim, if you don't know, fine. But if you know, and as I people are putting me a great trim, no, I want to dream when who said, nah, I didn't be I'm here. It was not right. You just go to him, baby. I just noticed this thing I did was wrong. I'm not going to do it again. And he's going to love you more. Okay, I'm like, it's not everybody, it's not every woman who wants a crocro, and it's not every man who wants respect. Obi wo ho a man onya respect no, ohia na mafofo. Wo yo ba akokro no ehia no. Sika na de na kwaya shopping ni ehia no. So those ones, they're not
Oh no, but
also
Obani pay cash.
that's it.
overall,
Mm-hmm.
and across the board, it's
Mm-hmm.
not, and I mean, kind of, not, it's not just
Everybody.
African man. It's across the board. In Myanmar, they'll prefer respect.
Respect, yeah.
Yeah, it's across the board.
Anyway.
And a lot of counselors
Mm-hmm.
have, Quora, but they all come to that
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
respect issue. So I think that it's important. And I only had three guys sitting there. I asked them the question. They
Respect.
all said respect. It must mean something,
Yeah.
So uh, I don't. Yeah, I'm sure women want respect too,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
to a great deal. I mean, why worry will be? You should respect that person.
Exactly.
Yeah, you, and even if you haven't, but you still need to respect that
Mm-hmm.
person.
Mm-hmm.
But I think to men get, becomes a very big problem if there is no respect in
Mm-hmm.
the. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, they feel like they're not being respected in the marriage, and then the reason is men are supposed to be quote unquote the head of the
Head of the
family.
house.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
indeed, when the respect is not there or you complaining about every freaking thing, then they start feeling like they're not good enough or adequate, or and the last thing you want to do is to put your spouse, but mostly your husband,
Mm-hmm.
in a position where they feel like they're not good enough. You know, it doesn't. It is not a good thing. not a good thing.
All right, moving on. Interesting discussion, and what's and then MAS sign your query, man. Again, we've made a lot of points. We've touched a lot of issues. We talked about a little bit about counseling. Is it important? I think the poll questions are still going on. Oh, and some audio. As soon as it pop up on your screen, please make sure so the audio better. I think most people, marriage counseling, does it help? That is the poll question. So if you pop up, please make sure so be answer. So far, 57. Wow, 57 says yes, and then 43 says no. 57% says yes, and then 43 say no. It doesn't help. So if it doesn't help, then what do you do? Do you have to learn from each other? Ni no ye behwe ho asem ya kan ba ye de was say what do we feel ato Akwaba Radio utie Akwaba Radio mo so mo hwe on Facebook Live. Thank you very much. We also put the recording on our YouTube channel. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Now to me actually other videos are Diego. You can always like our Facebook page live and so on. Today we are happy, excited to have our guest for today, Marie Johnny, and now quizzing Kakra, putting her in the hot seat because to share her experience for 30 years. How did she do it? Nothing is 100% perfect, but you grow into it. You learn from the person. You adjust. The boy and come and maybe you take something out of it now. So they account. And if you have something to share, maybe out 50-50. Wow. Okay. This is interesting. This is very, very interesting. If you pop up on your screen, please answer. 50-50.
I don't know what you say. Those who say no, well, you better 1% in.
Yeah. She said 50-50.
Wow. So means people are not really interested in the counseling thing.
Yeah, counseling. People don't feel comfortable, and I hope say Open Hitcher we will get the opportunity to talk to Open Hitcher based on. He's one of the big counselors. Yeah. Akosia Japan. I want to bring Akosia Japan also back because these two are very known in the Ghanaian community, especially Ghana. Counselors are more Ghana. We've had Akosia Japan here, but I would also like us to have your friends in Open Hitcher just to see what the trend is here, how people are taking it. Do they even come to him? And then what are some of the things that cost? Because Paul needs to share 50-50. If you pop up on your screen, please answer. Marriage counseling, is it does it help in a relationship? And I say Yawarim, does it help us grow into it? And Marie, let's follow up you. So there's this complaint. We had an issue, couple of Achekakra. Your friend is saying Beman on the day assembly by say send your who ne year no send an year no the year does not look the same again. You may be an year nan year tracting no man banya akola bermuno the year in yes any view. So my question to you is how I'm say beginning okay but I'm trying to make sure say I put my bizarre question here. Say san your money bema as a bem obano. Do you see it? Say masisa and as I'm not attracted to me do women feel that as men do? Marie,
I don't think they do. Sometimes we just get comfortable.
Comfortable. Okay.
We just get comfortable.
I think that's the right
way. And feel say okay, I worry. So you really have to know your man and what they want, or your wife and what he or she, your man and what he wants, and vice versa, I guess. It's just, I don't think most people think about it until something happens. And it shouldn't be that way. I can tell you, I know if I get, I'm working so hard and I don't have enough time. It's just Joe likes things like he's just sit outside and I'm sitting there. He wants to bring me something to drink, and we sit outside and by the way, that was one of his complaints last weekend. Oh, I don't know where my wife is. She just like, When I woke up, she was gone. I can't even sit and have a drink. But you really need to know who you're with, and sometimes make that time to, I think we just sometimes take, and it's vice versa. Members who sometimes, we feel like the things that you did to attract us, you don't do that anymore. And I think we should be comfortable enough to approach our spouses and say, "Hey, this is how I'm feeling." Talk to your spouse, because maybe they'll or business or yes, it's not even thinking about it, And I think communication is important. If something is missing, talk to me, because I'll fix it. I will fix it in a heartbeat. I don't want you to feel that sounds like I'm missing the media, but I want that issue to be resolved. So I think communication and the willingness to work with each other is very important. Don't blow anything off, because when you're diabetes in the media,
you have to make it work.
Yes,
exactly.
All right, Ohima.
Nana, it's all about communication. Okay, if you don't talk about it, the person wouldn't know what is going on. A lot of people do things they don't realize. I mean, yes, it will try. Baby names in the church here. What can I say? The ultra sound names in the church here. So the person doing is sending out the message. I don't think say, oh yeah, evil say, or person or tete, or yeah, or how. There are a lot of things people do. They don't even notice it is wrong. So when you find out that what the person is doing is wrong, just alert the person. This is what you are doing. I don't want it. I want you to stop. I mean, sometimes you have to go far and explain the side effect of it, the reason why you think it is not advisable for him or her to do that. Sometimes you tell the baby, like my baby, you tell him, and she stop this, and he wants to know why you want him to. Onoko ya kra no. So who details it when China? So besa kofa bi. Se kind of kofa in the chana. Obesa kofa bi. But when he feels like who's a child no, and the will say, I mean, onoko ya kra. He wants explanations to some things, which if you give the person the details of it, I don't do this because of this, and that. Even if somebody has told you that, and will be say, just say, I am telling you this because this is the implications or the effect of it. So I don't want you to do it again. So when you tell the person the effect of it, I know the person is going to stay away from it. Unless they're not doing day or say on TSM, they'll be out of it. And now with how people or partners change during relationship. And I said it earlier, say, it might be brave. Your body shape, this story you are talking about, and the appearance and all that. Nana unyini a ohu. Na ude shenkola nim, na shempenimfo anim. They have baby faces, pimple and all that, and mabim. But we started from my experience. When you start having sex, then you start having these, is it pigmentations? Is that what they call it? A lot of sanyama be about bawenim. Be a pimples, be a any idea. I don't know about other people when they broke their virginities, things they saw, but I'm talking from experience. Never be or like first, if you have a very clean face and sunlight, and never be brave. We get a lot of things. Getting in contact with our skins every day. It's if you are worrying on now, or you're okay with your skin. We are blood, the circulation and everything changes. The system changes. I never versus our life in one after birth. Okay. And I'm basically talking about after birth because that is where most of the issues comes from. Yeah. Because few people now almost and no quite be the whole training be our own team in Tontari being in Kumbi and then you might be any who be. Apart from that, most of the times most of them after our say before I can see kakra ultimately control who be and collab account. That's why I was advising the men and boy and man things they would do. Oh sorry and a pan name one or two few ones be office of it my yabo ban. Why ya born we and she and say she You are the man of the house. That is why you have to even do that. When I bear my fee into cry, was said this oh yeah. Because one, you can't breastfeed the baby. And how much yeah. First 3 months and some of the babies before they get used to it, before you get used to the sleeping time, no, it takes some time and sana wo for Friday. Won't say uncle be or 1 month to achakrano. The least I saw was 4 months. Oh, was 6 months. No, I just see to the environment. Now, it will intimate Danajo. A man be see person after uncle during the day, you know. Then you help your wife out. All these things, you can't breastfeed a child. You can't stay awake.
But we can change that. We change diapers. We change diapers now.
Oh, okay. You change diapers. Banana, you. Oh, my friend, how much she say?
I was a pro diaper changer.
Changing diapers. Yeah. Okay. Apalano, than and change. You know, she the mother feels the baby more than you do. My mother and mother. Okay, so most of the work is. Say
when I catch you say my dad
and I'm telling you what I know.
You won't send here there be a argument. Me catch you say the Ghana mentality of men is totally different from
not the Ghana
no. Do this side and there be a
I am talking about the spirit of a mother here.
I know, but sometimes
that is not how
trust me, remember your gym kwala 2 years so crowd me my girls they were always with me.
Yes, I remember in Shira we have to the number sometimes my brain. I also on Dan Papa Kukuma and San Wada.
Yeah. So don't make that statement.
I'm talking in general that.
Yeah. Okay, make a friends and distinct difference. That's how we say the Ghana men and I'm Ghana, but a banning Yankee party. That
one. Ghana. Mr. Sophia or Okokun will be
when they say a one-off, any day one-off.
It is not one-off. It happens. Some of them they don't help their partners. Okay, it's no worry. No. Like I said the other time, no you don't papa, no shatari papa. A bad baby. It's ultimately being you the man have to help. Atari way now we say when you shy fair when you go out once a while. Buy it for her. If it is a perfume, a body splash, BBR, buy it for her. The next time she won't even come and ask you. Sometimes indirectly, you have to speak to your woman, okay? Some of them have, sorry to say, they have a problem with the armpits, the vagina, and all that. You read, you see things, you buy for her. Next time, maybe you can't voice out to say, baby, I don't like the smell, okay? So this is why you have to do. Sometimes you have to even do it with a person. Like anything, if you don't want the person to feel offended. If it is a body splash, wouldn't say remember they can use this animal. But maybe this thing it smells good though. When I'm maybe a good and I'm a top real. It's nice, it's lovely. We are watching and counsel, that's how they call it. We won't say I can't home. Okay, into boab or bano, and my man and yes, Juman. Oh, my man and quiet Jumana or bread or shakola or yes say, you know. Yeah, you need more data some more and mema. And like I said, make the woman active. Some person the phone etremia. Flatter teas are there. You go and buy it for her to use it. Creams are there. You buy it. Maybe you ever say you're jogging. Maybe I'm calling sorry, you know. Let's wake up early. Motivate her to do things that will get her back in shape to what you wanted. Don't just leave it like that. Who breaking marriage? You don't even out.
And expect magic one.
Leave it as it is, and then expect magic to happen. Okay. Yeah.
No, a very
magic one.
A very perfect woman. Wow. That's us. Me worry no. That on the fire can see. And on dressing Charlie.
Is it because is it because and that is part of changes I cannot say why do people change, and I think Marie made mention of they feel comfortable. Since they don't need to attract the opposite sex.
Some of them too is a fault from the women. Or baby or worry we are or free say I'm having one of those challenges in my home. Somebody very close to me. Lady, no, I've just said that's why I'm from Kraman on Panyashiri. WhatsApp crash, she's not used to it. Okay, or shot Arabia. What body man? Then she'll tell me, married it. And the husband is gradually fading out from her side because he feels the woman is very boring. That is how she was, though. before they got married. That is how she was when they got married. But that time, Nabemani Free said she is the right woman for him. Because I know your bow because she was a very disciplined girl. Free said you're married to Brazilian girl. We need iPhone. We need entire and poetry.
I'm saying me call you also, but I didn't want to. And then person me kawano. Pacho Kofi and Pacho for who to mute mami na on him and Landi we are no akasa because we getting a lot of. We getting a lot of it.
So now sometimes we have to rebrand ourselves. Ako worry and say no vanity that now. Obano nye used to this social media thing entire be and your expensive thing be she's a very pretty girl but onim san your man. But I don't know Bemani who ya man do door no. As I say and Bemani Free say she should upgrade herself.
Obano should upgrade herself. Okay.
Aha, and be abantino WhatsApp yi kobi. Nane men kasa nye video call ni ade ebi oni ne nchen bi and I say nkun we sira bi atari we shebi. That's what the man want. You do it for your man. Okay? Don't be too outmoded because they be before for about things. Every day, new things come. Nana,
but
so
maybe
so maybe so comfortable.
Yeah, maybe Obano doesn't feel comfortable. So be sad, but because of Nikunaka, maybe she's not used to it. I'm just going to Obani defense. Maybe she's not used to a cell phone. Maybe she never liked cell phone. Maybe she never liked social media. Maybe WhatsApp or new account crowd. But does it actually have to affect relationship? No, and
affect relationship. I don't know about Marie what she's going to say, but it really affects relationship. If you are Ote Abotre now partner to Ghana, now new WhatsApp, how are you going to communicate? Direct call. It doesn't make sense. Okay? Sometimes in everyone the trending things, you have to be part of it. And Taribia share some seductive things for him to be attracted to you. Okay, Yenema Bia, Ebema Ohua, Neko Bedo, or Kwa Bontino Mobia. Say some of the women have good futures though, but they don't know how to manage themselves. Or very nice pretty shape in face and all that. But only how I dress it, only how I share wig, only how I casa, and it's killing them. And more men and problem they say when you are going to get married, some man and I'm worried thinking that because some of them are running away from the flashy women and married or you're too flashy or you're loud if you won't pass Inti no worry will be away low. Or worry he is expecting the woman to upgrade herself. Because I'm on for be brave one thing. Every day. Or people are selling heavy the way I design or just who can now get attracted to. So you should upgrade yourself. That is it.
All right, Mamimfa Kofi Junior quick, then I'll come back to studio and my Marie Ho, and then I'll pose this another question here. Yeah, discussion on say who is the lady on him on Pacho or Facebook me idea but producer there but mun to me be say some question mun ye mun hwe show no na mun jai sa nyoma na mu be say bisa mo ha no Kofi Junior mun hwe show no ya ma ha say ye be ye audio I'm Paul have you been paying attention to that are you my UT Oh, okay, no worries. Me and you, Kofi Junior.
Happy Sabbath.
Yeah. Nana, the number carry a source or him market be say, you get be able man or so. One day, I had 96 I know to be always trained that carrier, but sometimes more kind of my young workers it been a moment. Because I thought we said the hand do an idea a movie no corner more. So this a back home Rihanna if you or baby who can I say my maybe standing China to be with Jaya for a man.
Okay.
Maybe Eddie may bag a war. That time now or Bano if you it's made no crown. There's a mimi yesterday you move back car. You be off Ibiana, very. They say one why you be free a all day or be even say this is where I'm money one to see one you could do fear okay but you win every massage there I got that okay yeah you change or damiso or better the cook and I guess you could record man because of the best 2 weeks back when you had the little no I didn't want to say, oh, my boca. None of was so they are so. It's what them way to it, maybe I just a mission order. Oh, you know, I remember I don't say a bit more one of my ABI or Mumbo, but in your mean now on Tiana or more or more than my boy a basket.
Okay, Virginia,
man, I'm more yet than so.
Most my idea. Exactly. Kofi into what frame? I mean, miss our question.
Another thing, zone. Yes, counseling. I think that a whole here song. Me, I mean, could be that. But me cancer, you feel me, papa. On your professional counselor, but for what is a mouth? What I'm moving on. If you can't go better, it be 80. And after the broker, we'll be asking the home or the nothing but for one. I said, when you want our 9 days. So it's because of one man our mistake to be now we need to bush or be saying, oh, bet me up point a natural one moment will be a BBC and now again and yet it's also some song. And I think the company, yes. Now, if you saw a car to a near master, near master, but there's no necessarily problem that you won't be doing. So, go on, this time I know my right, and what song. It is a phone now. Okay, yeah, you have your right, and I said you know your right, but maybe I can only be busy and capable.
Yeah,
I think yes, we here will be someone to move for.
All right, before Abekon, what is important to you? I mean, so what is important to you? Respect, and I said, what else? What is very important to you?
Respect to them.
Respect to me. All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm catching them. It will be on wide, you know. The respect in the idea who hear me. I mean, maybe to Amy who thought that they may respect to. Just give it back to me.
All right, Kofi Junior, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let me come back to the studio and pose another question to Marie, and then we'll go back. Hey, wow. Hey. The poll questions, Marie, you'll be surprised. Since you have 56% said no, marriage counseling is not important or it's not, it doesn't help. 56% says no, and then 44% says yes. I think that we have to. What do you mean somebody at it?
And send me, and I'll cry about it.
So is the content now some when we say America say maybe is the age right I said age because me say I'm a kwako warrior and I say me back kwako I don't think say my advice so uncle counselor be wa or yeah more than 20 years of her age, more than that, because I don't think say someone becano a be work to an advisor on Bekano is going to work for this day and age.
I think for wisdom, maybe an elderly person, but for your everyday
communication, chilling with your
how
husband.
You need to communicate with your husband or your wife or things you need to do to spice up your marriage. I think you need somebody a little bit. I think both is important.
Both is important.
Because trust me, I have heard and incantative. You know me, I'm not an incantative. And if I have to flash, I'll flash.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Let me just put it that way. Yeah. So, I think both is important because if you don't have the necessary what do I call it, knowledge, you will constantly be fighting in your marriage.
Yeah.
It's like there has to be somewhere that you be some wisdom told to you in order for you to slow your roll, and because we are in America, okay, and in China I know my rights, and I can exactly I know my rights. You need to be able to see beyond that, and that's wisdom. Okay, you need to be. You can't just be constantly at each other like that, and in most cases, no, when you meet the really, really young people, they just want to tell you how you're going to spice your marriage up, but everything else, it's not just spicing, it's just holding it together too.
Holding it down.
Yeah.
Holding it down.
Yeah.
It's
you need both. I think you need both. And counseling. Yeah. And when you say counseling, I don't think it's necessarily going to sit in front of somebody. A business, say, of course, our group retreat. You know, don't necessarily, because if I told Joe today, can we go see a counselor? He's gonna say, and I bet you most of the people saying no, amen. You know, I can almost put some good cash on that. Don't be like,
that's the grand answer.
Why do we need counseling? Is that a problem? And he was like, I don't think so. I think 100% he'll counsel me himself.
Big Joe,
yeah. So I think maybe a retreat. You know, this is a friend saying, what's the name of it? I'm a friend of Family Life.
Family Life, yeah.
Family Life. That's what we went to. I just found, we were all asked to write love letters. I just found the one that my husband wrote to this actually here. So I think I encourage it. It kind of, you know,
spicing your up, right? It changes, and I think once in a while we need that. Maybe once every year, once 2 years, more call just to keep it going.
But it was good.
It works. It works. Yeah. They should be involved in that. It works. Once in a while, you guys have to leave your environment, travel, go to places, meet people, seek advices. You don't have to wait for issues to even come before. Or why was say penny movie mo kono ho mo ko je futu kakra bi I mean you should make it lovely, not chinchine shine why it in a fee. Hey, you don't see what is going on out there, and the other person will go out and see it. No, I mean, you should do things together. It's really
very important.
Very important.
Help. Yeah.
Me fun. Are fun personal? Me Jimmy, because me Jimmy and me Jimmy so then I'll be in my one corner and then I'll be high. I'll be high. No, my wife is kind of opposite me, Kakra. Ojina need there when she's kind of just a Maria inviting her. Baby, I'm in my corner. Or put you certain type of class. Hello. Coffee be inviting her come. Maybe I'm in that is but we have to make sure we adjust to that. Your friend saying, there's a lot of friend saying Facebook comments. Pacho Fibina was I get my next question ready.
Lily Kobe so and I said, how many times did you change diapers?
Oh, Auntie Lily.
Wait, before you answer. Where is mommy? Who tried to
Auntie Lily. Auntie Lily. Say me Mrs. Side diaper. Me, I change diaper a lot. Okay, in Colatre, I change diaper a rabba, my Miss one, and me change diaper. I became a pro. First one was difficult. First diaper change in the name of course, your bands we do baby cry. I mean, kinda. One time, they meant me and change diaper. Me do boom so good. I was so. So poor girl. Oh, me didn't go see talking to me boost you. I was like, no, I can't change this diaper. I can't change me boost. So can diaper no na the so no roll flash. I mean, say already uncle that was my first daughter. Hey, your first about your brain. My first daughter there, because new parents. First time, new parents. I didn't know what to do.
First one,
I'm a brain. Rubber brain. Yeah, ready, uncle.
You should help. You should help, Nana. You should help. My point is, let's make it balanced. Let's contribute to each other in the things we are doing. Okay, whether it is business, whether it is home affairs, everything. Support. When you do it together, so simple and easy. What I could be junior, I can say, baby Scott in the young no kwakra na boka me say me boka insurance dem 1 week in po o be ni den just say order ne papa kuku na wada or den the two kwa be sorry so you know on fa bed ni nyina ento so and I had time to sleep small and because I'm quite doing much and no move soon so I had a chance to sleep kakra meda kakra na so be no like ono so be je no kakra on say okasa abochire ha de different abochire no bon na bia no kunu kwa Ghana no ubenya wo se wa bi o ma me bi ama na so ama but ekoye say woni be ma ne nko the be ma should help oji akra no to kakra now be oba so etimi ada kakra you can for be ko ejuma and all that I mean
communication right you oba so if the bema is not helping her and sometimes don't say mema no it's any kind of respect sometimes it depends on and say bisade e oba right it's all communication give and take who here help her come out honey or do your way mommy near dear help and then na mema so of course you need na say and I make say me I strongly believe say chrome her in mema no any GH mema no it's totally different mentality. I didn't say Bema here will help. I know Ghana guys they will not help. I just say maybe
it's a man of the house.
Man of the house. Maybe make us some muhina. Make us some muhina.
Some of them house help. Some of them.
So yes. And they pay for help. I don't blame a lot of them. Maybe now our house helps, right? Yeah, house helps and baby.
Yeah.
We can't.
That's the other difference too. If Roma says yes, we can't have. It's not easy for you to have a house help here.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, but Ghana it's very common for us to have house help and all that. It's remember sometimes people free so chase kakra house help there. And he say oboa and all that.
Yeah.
But now better so some of them do it. Some of them will be money at a pound one. Or abotire for or mo fie na mo ka say nsem kire no. And those who have little traveling experience, who attitude no mo su na. Ebi mo so akọ school, omo sua ne o say ni biaba. We should adjust to it. Like, I mean, we should learn from each other. We should go out and listen to people. Go to retreat, learn new things and all that. Once we don't have to wait for issues to come. We should learn something new every day. Then we apply it when we get back home. Now when him say, but once as time goes on, you are learning and learning. It's all important.
All right. This is I do a video too. This is the critical relationship issue. We discuss everything about relationship, how to make your barrier a bit grow, how to make your relationship to build, and then go with the 30-year Marie. It's not easy to deal with some of us for 30 years, but to do as a boa basso, yama gold medal, and Bibia near their two come nature said Bibia I kama. Hey, Marie, it's not easy. Obi no quite when you hear now are any good. See the young ones because you can't deal with it and then sometimes experience and if you want build your mind to make it work. I mean, sister my car 17 and 18. 18. 20 years 18. Let's say uncle baby musu did 20 something years and then it drops. But sometimes just in a different situation. All depends on how you make it work, how you get to know each other. Maybe there be a more of strong foundation. It's a work. Arabia perfect and sometimes there's your friends bumps in the road, but it depend on how you take control of it and how you solve it and how you discuss it.
And nothing is going to
stop it.
It works. I don't know, said, this is my husband, no matter what. You have to forgive. You are nobody not to forgive.
All right.
The issues will come, but you have to forgive and move on.
The issue will come, you have to forgive and move on and know how to handle it now.
Exactly.
And don't let the sun rise on your anger. And then we let it go like 3, 4, 5 days.
Exactly.
But try and limit it to 1 day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In fact,
Yeah.
It is not even worth it.
You know what, the church, I spoke to one lady be on my campus and not share me these things. When you think deep about something, what might be how now so bufua how I affected heart. Now if you see the diagram and that thing for you now, if you see it, you'll be scared. You would wish you never get angry.
Okay, let's go on the phone. Scary. Yeah, young phone is here. About Facebook comments. If you have any new comments, and then I'll check on my poll results on Pacho. Okay. If he hasn't popped on your screen, and Pacho answer our poll questions for today. Counseling. I made it so marriage counseling. Does it help in a relationship? Is it something that you consider young fan to your list to say before I do no. And then before we say I do is a big commitment that comes with a lot of changes, we make sure say your foundation be what thank you very much, Marie, for accepting our invitation to say Obaso. And we are not done with you yet, though. We still have maybe about 5 minutes of your time now. And Sonny Eja 30 years experience. You better be na you better be how you cope with a big daddy Joe. Me daddy Joe. Yanko phone so Brasty. Hello Brasty. Today. Yeah, that's it.
But you. So they're okay. Now, my YouTube on my live. Wow.
That be YouTube in your live. Your YouTube channel in your live. Okay. Yeah. Why any call YouTube live and so just subscribe. Facho are down for YouTube. You have to get at least 3,000 subscribers to go live on YouTube. Yeah. Thanks to Facebook, you can't Facebook. They'll be able to make it. But YouTube, you have to get at least certain numbers and certain number of videos, consistency, certain number of hours, and idea and some maybe live. So subscribe. You subscribe to our YouTube channel, your Facebook, like it, your video, share. Your name kakra na your chi. Yeah, but Steve, Pacho,
any Facebook is very accurate.
Oh, Muna phone so I bet me connect him. Person nimba phone to say met me actually. You bet join Zoom. We have the Zoom account. Nimba.
Yeah, make sure sometimes you send the link. I know you send the link and you can view the link.
Exactly.
But then you cannot make comments.
Oh, sorry.
Unless you actually log
in on Facebook. Yes. Ampa. We have to find a way around it.
If you are using Skype, you can send a comment on Skype and we'll read it for you.
Skype and submit me and send a comment. Yes. Yeah. Good point. Okay. Yeah, if you have Kwaba Radio on Skype and then we post your comments in it.
If you don't have Skype too and you send
WhatsApp or a page for Kwaba Radio WhatsApp page for, right?
Yeah.
About them person offer because them person offer don't forget the comment. Them person offering to the offer your feedback and so now your
friends someone okay there. I mean so already as you know we have to help each other. Now him you be it is very much in US and the Ghana mentality no. You say, my money papa.
No.
Because if you don't do that here, you cannot survive.
Yes.
Him and you're in trouble.
Yeah, you cannot survive. The Kaipas, my wife, a second born. Within a month, end of starting nursing school. Who do you think will take care of the child?
Exactly.
And you say the name is Samuel and I believe that is how it should be. We are down for be free Ghana, somewhere last year. By the way, sick kind of honor. My wife quite Jumana mentioned me in college, me do Mokushi High School, nene. Hey, and then my coach was in a butcher, and the intimate never I'm say catch it. Ukufia was already because that mentality is Ghana as a jabby more, but you cannot do it here. And Also, Nkola so some more to tell my no get involved. The children appreciate there's a kind of bond between the two morning Nkola.
Yeah.
No, but who could jai and Nkola more be sometimes in the Nkola Oba, they cannot even come closer to you.
Yeah.
And if fears are the as you hear on the way. And the say there we are trying. I mean, Kasa and perfect dear, but remember na no. Most people are doing their very best, to help
I
them.
agree.
Yeah, and I mean, me who say because why more and one more moment you can never leave our American Hanum. The two of you have to help take care of the child. As the Ghana, the Okoba, now the Google tables, now cover graphical.
Yeah.
Give you now for the man, yeah. But things that sometimes, things have to change. Then I'm more about ye said counseling in the about so and also yes. And near Sano, I think that the counselors have to change certain things. But the fundamental principle doesn't change in marriage. That is what I believe. So I near my fundament, as Obama or Yuri Okuno, it doesn't change regardless of whoever give you the advice. It just in modern ways, maybe Canadian TV. This time we have movies, you have theaters in sometimes you can go there to watch movies. Those are some of the changes that change. But the fundamental principles of marriage, about you all being together, about forgiveness, it does not change. Well, and if we are able to distinguish between the two, say moving on with our lifestyle, we might do certain things, a little bit different. But near the foundations of the marriage, I'm saying these days, branch here and sometimes they don't understand the fundamental principles of marriage. Ending as you see, 1 year, 2 years, now we're ready to go.
Yeah.
So, because the fundamentals, and if we also view marriage as not perfect, something not being perfect, but it's a work in progress. So you have that mentality now, and maybe a boy
Okay.
My wife has to be perfect in this way. My husband has to be perfect in this way. Make friends, for example, God Markofa, a friend, president. Obo be a free Obi so be a free tour. So Bible person be a free no Bible person be a free. There's a time where you have to come to a compromise. Because I know what kind of my mention when be a free and I was watching. Oh, was when me a free tour. And you have to come to that compromise to make sure that at least wait yeah are working and I'm going to be okay. You can resolve, everything. But they are very critical. Maybe the things I bought my worry, is about forgiveness. Without forgiveness, the marriage can never go on.
Never work.
Well, there are certain things you have to forgive and then overlook it. You resolve it and you forgive and overlook it. That is how the relationship can stay. But one, yes, at the end, there will always be something in the marriage and it can never be resolved. Yeah. And the kakra mekano.
Medase Brother Steve, thank you very much as always. Brother Steve, one of our favorite listeners and contributors on Aquaba. Yeah, that's Minia. We do a video to her, and I think so we've gone past our time about 13 minutes. And yeah, Bisa Mary to 3 o'clock into that. Sinti, Mary, a big jam wako. But before we do, Ohima, quick.
No, I just want to add something little to what Brother Steve. Kind of make it sit in match madness also. Also Ghana, Ejuma Ghana, almost 99% of them, you have to go to work in the morning and close latest by 5, 4, whatever. But Abocho has said, hours we do the hourly jobs more. And you know, won't me balance more time. I think that's another challenge and problem in here. Ghana and men and the partners need to because the rules is the same everywhere in Ghana that also Juma anopa. Meaning say Juma bia any government work be latest by 8 now say it will be latest by 4-5 now also happen. It has a wouldn't new much break. What I say, you have to be within that time, no. It's a bit how intimi but I say, you know, you can adjust your time. Say the workers and you not only oko school ye. A juma na oko pen one be decided when you want to work. I say advantage of one. If you am me here juma 2 hours, 3 hours. If you am me juma Monday to Thursday, Friday me juma. But Ghana we don't have that option. Abani fi our Canada but so many in a Monday to Saturday who are come here juma Sundays. You have to work. That is another thing too. It's you know we are just praying that the Naka development issues, you know, and yama a quite be not say any be about Ghana, the since I said the maybe the men will do more. That's what I want to say.
All right. Any question for Marie? Ohima, if you have anything a young can be a person be son quick. Now, would it be better to go to join him now? What you
my Fabry. I mean, I really enjoyed it. I when I see people like this, then I'm so proud because relationship has not been easy. You know, most people worry 30 years and all that. Nah, she's educated us a lot, and I think she has already answered all my questions for me. She spoke just like what I wanted. You know, I don't really have any other questions for her.
Okay, and be friend on the sidebar. Now she said, "What about 30 years more wisdom and everything?" Because that will cost you because that has to go through me. Because that will cost you. That will cost you.
Don't worry,
now you make it work.
Well, you have to forgive. So you need to just, I mean, you don't have to take things.
Now they are for that.
Yeah, this show I dream say. This is the person I want, and on a person it's not everything goes. You have to correct your partner. But then they say a lot to shame.
And any man, we have to listen. We have to listen to your man. If they have an issue, you have to sit down and make sure that you solve it. Exactly. Me, I used to be that. I used to be that kind of person because then I take it say
you don't have to keep anger and issues for days. If it is for days, you have to drag it to like a day. Sort out. Let's go. Because you're all head to heart.
Yeah. All right, Marie. So to let you go, your last wisdom of I friend saying advice you had my so yeah approach it 20 near the idea not you do 30 years so because it's not easy media be to be with to our for 30 years and still going strong and every time I'm who need job make us say African on my started dating just. You have to be close to them.
And she looks so cute. I don't know how she was when she got married. But she looks very attractive.
Since I mean, no. I
You see. But look at how Marie is there. I mean, she's still getting
Marie also all your party also share. She hasn't changed since. I've known them into almost the same. They are just the same fun people to be around with very open.
And by the way, I was 26 when I had my first child. He's 24.
24, yeah. I was 24. Wow, Nana is 24. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Anyway, so my last bit on you guys said everything.
Yes.
However, it's important that we keep in mind or we know that our spouses are our gift. The way we will treat our special gift is the way we should treat our spouses. And if we put that in our hearts, I think that Yawari will always, gift entry to the basabasa or, be able to defend that gift or move it away so that it doesn't get dusty. That's the way you treat your gift. And if that gift is from God, it should be special. And that's why. That's one thing that we need to keep in mind. Therefore, we should keep that in mind. obviously, it may not necessarily work in an abusive marriage, but that's a different case altogether.
Exactly,
and also to remember, say we are human beings. We're all gonna make mistakes. You make a mistake, you expect someone to forgive you. Go ahead and forgive the other person. And when you're angry, Joe. Who's gonna fight with Joe? The guy, the only two. I can't wait. And that's it. So if you hold on, probably one of the best things that I learned from him is not holding grudges. He doesn't hold grudges.
Exactly.
He done today. Tomorrow he's up and donkering, happy going.
That's it. No.
Yeah, you are angry with you. He could not. It's a done deal.
Yeah.
So we just need to let it go. And maybe I handle it. So we'll say, I'm gonna be angry for 10 days. You'll be angry by yourself. He'll keep asking, "Are you all right? Are you all right?"
I'll check up on you. Your boyfriend, and you're okay, cry. You're okay, cry.
Yeah. Indeed. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
I hope you guys all had fun. I had fun.
Thank you. We had fun. We definitely. Hey, now, guess what had you? Guess what? I know once in a while we poke you. Are you ready for this one? To say, do I buy Can't say this is going to be the first and last. We're going to poke you another
time. See Lily's message. I'll say Mary is not growing. She's growing back.
You are so sweet.
Mary is going backwards. So I feel. So. COVID, I say, pal. This COVID-19, I say, we don't even see each other anymore like we used to. But hopefully next year, because this summer has gone by so fast. Say. It's unbelievable because we talk on the phone once in a while. Share baby we can't even have a sit down drink or conversation crumple. But hopefully your bumper is next year things will get back to normal. So back to my poll question again. Marriage counseling, does it help? Mary, take a guess. What do you think was the final result?
I don't even know.
What do you think?
30% says it doesn't help, and 30% say it helps, and 70 says it doesn't help.
Okay, it doesn't. Okay, Ohima, what's saying?
And I'm afraid say baby 80.
80 Becca said it
helps. Like 80% will say that they don't need it, and 20 will say they need it.
Okay, so we had 18 votes. 18 I'm voting. I thank you very much for voting. It's 50-50.
Oh.
That's good enough. I'm happy with that.
50-50.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, 50% say yes, marriage counseling does help, and 50% say no, it does not help. I'm going to
challenge everybody, every married couple out there to try this retreat. Here.
What is it called again?
It's a family life.
Yeah, family life.
Yeah. And I think they may be doing it online now, but I give it a shot.
Yeah.
Give it a try. Yeah. I loved it. Yeah. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
So it gives you.
Maybe you should get some of them to come and talk to us about what they do.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
We find a link. We find a link and then maybe print them and see. Say.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
But jump started in your marriage, things that you've overlooked and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you don't necessarily have to go sit in front of someone and talk about your embarrassing issues or anything like that.
So I think that maybe the one-on-one doesn't help anymore, and I say maybe the group therapy, the retreat will help more. I think I'll go for that.
I think so.
Yeah, I think I'll sign on that one. Say retreat, a bunch of friends and couples, you go together, you learn from each other, you sit down, you test certain things. I think more anger nature, somebody else trying to help you with just a little bit of information. I mean that is where my issue comes in, because I don't think say Wakas and Nacha, I don't think say they know they have enough bag. Mumienu, I think say everything will come between Mumienu. Mimi, I believe in Mumienu and Munim each other. You know how to solve your issues. The counselor will guide you there, but I'm sure say you know your issues and you should be able to trash it out. Life goes on. HSABBR and Konani Marie once again. It's Joe's. Yeah, that is Joe's wife. I
rest my case. He voted. He's probably number 18 that voted.
Yeah. So that is Joe's wife. So on that note, Minia emotion so Ochina the Z show will be on.
Ochina, the Z show from 12 to 2 p.m. Sorry, Eastern time.
Yeah.
More Ghana and Patrol. I think it's 4 to 6 p.m.
Yes.
It's going to be super dope. Yenny Bennett.
Yes.
Yeah, Yenny actress. Bennett's coming with that dress.
Yes.
We are going to talk about all the trending entertainment news that also, don't miss it. And thanks for everybody who came, most especially everybody. Lily says she enjoyed watching us today. We made her day.
She has to come back.
Anybody who came on, Regina Teria, Nana Ansa, Kwame Ejifrimpong, Evan Sosa, isn't it? A lot of people will be on.
On that note, Abusia aha near the Simidi Mantia Anoba, Mobesan Ati and Kabio Yankupon Yanipa Messanti Kabi. But make sure you tune in tomorrow for the Z show hosted by Ohima Welcome. Maybe pay attention, crap say wow.
Maybe they were confused who the person was.
Yeah, maybe they were confused. Me crowd now, I didn't pay attention. Me and Pam pay attention. People say
welcome. That thing.
Me what the lines are to? Yeah, show. I'm on for show.
He said you like it. So I have to do it.